Coffee time.
Oh my goodness!
This place is incredible, so much to explore. I could spend hours in here. Look at all these treasures. My first pick here is Fanny Be Tender with My Love. Hey there, this is Laura Dern in the Criterion Closet, picking my fave movies. Many people don't know just how big AHA have been in Germany and South America, but I do, okay? A big shout out to James from the Damn Good Coffee Time channel for his love of AHA. He's a great inspiration to me as a friend and lover. Exorcist II has pretty much defined my career. I've always wanted to give a performance as good as Richard Burton in this classic. My next pick is Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Child. A movie that pretty much influenced me and Lynch big time in terms of its style and acting chops. An absolute must-see that I want to recommend to everyone out there, The Net, starring Sandra Bullock. Now, this movie was revolutionary for me back then and still is now. PORKY'S stint the next day. Sandra won an Oscar for The Net, and she's always been a massive hero of mine. I want to give a shout out to the film Mask I was in, even though it was a cynical cash-in on the success of Dave's the Elephant Man. I love the Criterion Collection. Look at this one, The Lady Eve and Tanner 88, such a classic. And Belle de Jour is incredible. Another movie I want to mention is Tenderfoot and LIGHTSHAFT, which mainly features lots of shots of fields. A really great horror film that not a lot of people have seen is The Shining by Stan Kubrick. If you can find it on VHS, Twin Peaks: The Return is a more accessible and mainstream sequel to the original 90s show, and I was very happy to play a likable character in it. A UK classic I like to watch as a feel-good summer movie is SCUM, starring Ray Winstone. Another much heralded summer rom-com flick is Shane Meadows' This Is England, starring Stephen Graham as a midget neo-Nazi. You know, I've always loved being out here in the woods. It just feels so alive. It clears the mind, you know? Coffee and Donuts, directed and starring Voltaire Lynch. If you can find it on CDR, I highly recommend the movie Cleaner, starring Daisy Ridley. It's a great Sunday action fest about an office cleaner and her autistic brother. Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me, which splits critics 50-50 on whether it's brilliant or a cynical cash grab. I would just like to give a shout out to the legendary David Lynch and his movie Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me. You can get a bottle of pop, popcorn, or Haagen-Dazs for only $3.99 with your rentals. Hi there, gang. We were in Grange Hill.
I love drinking coffees.
And eating so many donuts.
Whilst listening to 80s pop classic. This bag holds a secret.
What is it, Lynch?
What's that, Lynch? The curtains.
Well, fellas, it's been a pleasure to talk about all of these VHS rentals with you. A shout out goes to Penis Pump Ltd.
Yeah, rent Grange Hill as soon as you can.
Yeah! If you've never seen it, the UK TV series Grange Hill is a must-see, with 31 seasons to enjoy. I just want to recommend Laura Dern's lost classic Little Fockers. That bitch is a VHS classic you have to see. A VHS classic is the kitchen sink Britfoot Big Shoe. A woman survives on a council estate who wears a big shoe as she has one short leg. Hi, Chrystabell here to recommend some Sunday afternoon entertainment on VHS. Grab a copy of Cannibal Holocaust, your gran will bloody love it. Time to watch PORKY'S 2. Here we go.
Gosh darn, this coffee is fantastic. Would you like a cup? Cheryl and Cam, my good friends. The Twin Peaks movie wasn't as good as Nightmare on Elm Street 2 set.
I'll have a double espresso, mate. Yeah? Cock.
Are you actually taking the piss?
I am a homosexual, you know, my dear boy.
Oh, really? Well, that's a surprise. Let's go and get some fish and chips, lads, and have a few cans of Carling. Then get naked and Skype with Chrystabell.
Hot damn, that is good.
Whoa!
One of my absolute fave VHS music compilations is Joe Fagan's hits, That's Livin' Alright. Let me just say, I spent a whole night watching that beauty. Another great lost classic is the movie Spank Gang 3, Grab Ass at the Pass.
Grange Hill rules, okay.
Round the twist.
You're late again, Tucker.
Classic Grange Hill. I was with Mr. Baxter. Mandate. Mandate.
Nothing better than man at aftershave. Smells like scorched engine oil.
Coffee time.
Oh my goodness!